Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Scotty with That's the Game. Today we have some pro tips for young players new to Overwatch. This is part 1 of fantastic flanks and where to find them. First up is VOLSKAYA Industries, the Riverside flank. This flank is awesome for attackers heading to A site that are going for a rush strat. It's easy to get to, and the vast majority of heroes can make the jump. First up, take the center or left exit of spawn along the riverside. Stay along the left side of the building. Rather than enter the meat grinder that is the gateway to A, dash, jump, jet, or wall run onto the platform to the rear of the building left of site A. It's as simple as that. Get a little sneaky about it, as characters with a block can stop you. Just try not to die as well. As you can see, this flank is fairly easy to get to, and there's a good chance most of your team can make the jump. It's worth noting that heroes like Hanzo can use Sonic Arrow. If your team is all sitting at the exit to spawn, ready to pull off a surprise, the other team could make things pretty awkward with a switched on Lucio or Mei. They'd pick up a pretty sweet play of the game too while they're at it. A quick game's a good game. Capping that point A with a sense of urgency can give you a good amount of leisure time to test the battlements on point B. DVA, Lucio, Winston, Widowmaker, Reaper, Pharah, and Genji can make the jump. If you're feeling brave, Junkrat can probably make the jump too. Just try not to fuck it up. Second, and a touch more complicated, is NUMBANI, the SKYHOPPER flank. This flank is a real time saver for the offensive team when done right and can keep the payload moving. If you have a spare hero or two after capping the payload at point A, stay left up the stairs next to the bridge, hit the grass and clip the ledge before jumping off the building. Tracer has this one pretty easy. If you're fast enough, you should end up at the bronze rhino behind the defenders before anyone is the wiser. Just remember, the key here is to clip the wall. Next is the Temple of Anubis, the WALLSCALE flank. This one is a pretty quick one. If your team has good communication and you can scale a wall, this one's handy. Defenders can shut down a push from the right or stick it to somebody searching for health. How to do it? So, leave spawn through the temple and hit the building on the left. Jump across and scale the wall to the window. Look down and left click to surprise. It's not accessible to everybody, but if you switch it up and pull one over on your attackers, you could buy some valuable time. Last map is the highest level of Nepal. This is the face-to-face flank. This one, as you can see, is also super simple stuff, but if you sneak by, you're pretty much in the other team's spawn. This flank can be executed by attack and defense. So, how do you do it? Rather than through the guts, just stay left on defense or right on attack and run the walkway overlooking the mountains. As you approach the first gap, jump on the ledge and use your movement ability to cross the gap. Rinse and repeat for the second. It's an all-purpose flank and it does what it says on the tin. I really do hope you found these flanks useful. This is our first video, so if that's the case, like, comment, and subscribe to keep them coming. I can't tell you how much that would be appreciated. Stay tuned for Fantastic Flanks Part 2. My name is Scotty, and that's the game.